Hello everyone, welcome back to the Automated Income channel. This is my first ever live streaming session, so bear with me, still learning. I'm gonna give a couple of minutes, see if anyone joins. If not, we'll do a market recap of what happened today with the algorithmic, this algo is automatic trading the micro S&P 500. So let's see if anyone joins. If not, we'll do a recap. So today is Thursday, February the 15th. This is market after hours. This is 7:35 Eastern time. But we're trading the futures market, so it's still moving. Yeah, very slow it's moving, but it's still moving. Let's see here. Let's open the trade bar here. All right. Oh, these are the stats. All right, let me start with a market recap of what happened today. As I said before, I'm trading the micro S&P using TradeStation. That's the platform I'm using. It's a desktop application that runs on your any workstation, any computer you have. You can also trade online using the web base, but I'm using TradeStation desktop application. And you can mimic what I'm doing right now. You can mimic in any other platform, or you don't need to use TradeStation. But this algorithm that I built over the years is very sophisticated, and it uses a lot of market indicators that I believe are very efficient to trade the micro S&P, just the micro S&P, which is the smallest contract. If you want to search for the micro S&P, you just type symbol at here at the top of the screen, MES. H2 is H24, which is the quarterly expiration of the contract. That means March. That's what I'm trading right now. Anyway, so the algo yesterday actually it triggered a long position here. You can see here it triggered a long position, and it was triggered because there are a couple of indicators that point me to open that long position, right? And it does all this. It does automatically. So you just leave the algo trade for you, and you just forget about it. You just watch it pretty much. But I mean, there are two conditions that need to happen in order to trade a long position. One is the blue line needs to go over the second blue line. There are two blue lines. One is the fast and the other one is the slow. And I'll show you exactly what each means. The fast moving average is 74 periods plus, and the slow moving average is 284 periods. So when the fast moving average is above the blue slow moving average, that means that the algorithm probably will take a long position. But that's not the only condition. There are other conditions that need to happen, right? So if you see, there are many times where the fast moving average cross over the slow moving average, like here, but they didn't trigger anything. Just there's no open positions there. So but But in this particular occasion here yesterday, it was triggered a long position. So another confirmation needed, or another requirement needed, is that the rate of change, this is a trading indicator that I built myself, and it measures the potential for change in the future price of the market. So when that potential is above a certain threshold, here in this case is 0.07, that means there are a lot of potential for the market to keep going up, and when that happens, that triggers the long position here. Now that position right now is 5 mini contracts. So if you click here, right click, edit strategy, you can see here customize. My trade size is 5 mini contracts. Now for each mini contract, you need to keep in your account, there's a minimum, if you keep it overnight, of $1,298. So for each mini contract that you trade, you need to keep $1,298, and that changes per broker. So you gotta check with your broker what's your minimum, right? So in my case, I need to keep 6,490 in order to keep trading overnight. Now, so I open the algorithm open a long position with 5 mini contracts, and then it kind of waited, and today I can see that the first target was met here at 5,028. That's the number where it hit the first target. And now let's take a look at what that means, right? If you go right click on the strategy, edit strategy, let me show you customize here. Let's go here. All right, my first target is 0.35%. So at 0.35% of the price, if the price move up by 0.35, I sell one contract, just one mini contract, right? And the remaining 4 are still in the trade. Now, what I also have are these batches variables, right? Which define how many contracts I'm gonna be closing, or every time I hit a target. So in the first batch, I just sell 1. In the second batch, I just sell another 1. In the third batch, I sell 2, and the last batch, I sell 1. So all those targets that I mentioned before here, those are the how many contracts I'm gonna be selling on each of the goals here. That's how the mechanics of the trade actually works. So in this case, it was open at you can see here, yeah, it keeps track of where it was open. It was open at 5,010.75, and it was closed right here. That means that it was closed at 528, which is exactly 0.35% of the price. Now that's just one, right? And when you close one, the stop loss, let me show you another thing that this trading algorithm has. It has protected stops, so you never lose more than what you want to risk. In this case, the protective slope, and let's stop. Let's do that right now. Edit strategy. My protective stop right now is, let's find it here. Percent loss. Where is it? I found it. Percent loss long. All right. So I'm willing when the trade is open, I'm willing to lose 0.45% of the price. So no more than that, but up to 0.45. If the price goes below 0.45%, then the algo will automatically sell the entire 5 contracts. All right. So let's calculate what that stop will look like today when I open when that was triggered. So let's see. It opened at 5010.75 times 0.9955. All right, so 49.8820. So 49.8820, like right here. Right there. So about right there. If the price after it opened would have fallen below that line, I would have stopped and exit out of the trade and lose the money, but I would prevent from losing more, right? And you can see here that's what happened on, what was this? This is on the 12th. So 3 days ago, uh, the fourth target was hit. It was really successful trade, and then immediately the algo trade another long position. But immediately after the CPI report went out, the market tanked. So you can see here it went down tremendously, but it prevented, because of the stop loss, the 0.45 was preventing me to go even further, right? So we exit long here, right here. You can see here, and the market then continued going down, right? So we prevented, this algorithm prevented from losing money more than 0.45%, and that's the idea. You always want to protect your initial capital. That's how much we're willing to wait. Now, when the first target is met, then the protected stop get raised. So automatically it gets moved to the entry point. So I would say here, that's what the protected stop looked like after the first target was met. That's exactly the open price of the whole position. So worst case, after the first target is met, you don't even lose any money. You just make money on the first target, and you don't make money on the remaining 4 contracts. Even if they go down, you just made money on the first contract that we just sold here on the first target. Now, luckily enough, the price never touched that line. You see here, never touched it. So it kept going up, and today, let's see at what time it was his. This is at 16:20. So 4:20, right after the market was cash session was closed, it hit the second target, and now the stop loss was raised again to the first target in this case. So now the stop loss is at 50.29. Okay, so worst case, we just made one contract, which just made in first target 1 contract, and the second target is 2 contracts. Let's double check. Let's double check that. Customize second batch. It's actually 1 contract in the second. Third batch is 2 contracts, and the 4th batch is 1 contract. So we sold another contract at the second target here. And you can change those batches, right? You can customize those batches. But anyway, that's the idea of this algo trade. So let's see how much money we made today. Very successful trading day. And I just left this algorithm trade for me. I had to do other things. I don't watch it. I watch it from time to time. But let's see how much money we made today, and we'll keep watching tomorrow and see how the trade does. So let's do view strategy performance report. Let's go to the latest here. All right, so that first target is here, 215. So February 15, it made $90. Actually, $90 for the first target, right? It's just 35% of the, actually 30% of the price increase. So $90 with just 1 mini contract. Now, second target is $192.50. So second target, it keeps increasing, right? And then we'll see how much money we'll make. We'll see how this ends up. We may get stopped out here tomorrow if it goes below, what is it, 50.30, 50.29. 50.29. If it goes below 50.29, that's all the money we have made, which is 2 contracts, just 2 contracts. Not much, but it's a very successful day. And if tomorrow it keeps increasing, we'll hit this maybe the third target, right? Which is, let's double check the third target again. The target is at 1.25% of the price, of the initial price, which was 50.10. And then fourth target is 175. That would be awesome if we reach that level. That probably, when you reach those four targets, and I have an example here. Let's double check how much money made in the last 4 targets. Here you have a perfect example. Last week it was a very successful week. Look at this. All the targets were hit. 1, 2, 3, 4. Amazing. So let's right check how much money we made in that. All right. Let's see here. All right, first target $93, very similar. Second target 190, very similar. Third target $635 on the third target. Actually, there are 2 contracts there, so not only the price, the increased price, right, but also 2 contracts, so increase 1 more contract. And the last target, the fourth one, 438. So let's make some numbers, see how much we made in the whole trade with 5 mini contracts. We made 93.75 plus 190 plus 635 plus 438 times 100. There it is. Equals, so 13.57 and 50 cents. So $13.57 in one trade that took, let's see how long it took to make that trade. The trade was open at 2:28 on the 5th. Then it took an entire day, didn't do anything. The second day hit 2 targets. Third day nothing. Fourth day nothing. Fourth day actually third target, and fifth day 4 targets. So 5 days, entire week, very successful with 5 days. The 4 targets were met. Anyway, this is it for today. We'll see tomorrow. I'll try to post more live streaming sessions at least once a week. We'll see how it goes. If you have any questions, let me know. I really hope you guys are enjoying these sessions of live trading sessions with me and the algorithm. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.